Hi all, this is Salvajan here. Welcome to my networking channel. The purpose of this channel to cover from basic to advanced networking, including the latest networking technologies. Today, the topic I'm going to discuss about HSRP. HSRP, what we call Hot Standby Routing Protocol, which is Cisco proprietary, and it is also called a Gateway Redundancy Protocol, which is used when primary gateway goes down. So why HSRP? Here I have connected a host with a which is connected to a router. So when the router or a primary gateway goes down, there is no redundancy and there will be no internet access. So it is mandatory to implement HSRP. So how HSRP communicates? So here I have connected two routers. The primary router we call it as an active and the secondary router we call it as a standby router. So both the active and the standby communicates using hello messages and it will send to the multicast address 224.0.0.2 using UDP port 1985. So it always communicates using the virtual MAC address 000.0C07.AC01 where 01 is a group number. So let us discuss about the HSRP election. So primary router is the active router and secondary is the standby router. Both will communicate using the hello messages. So the active router is always selected by the router with the highest priority or the highest IP address. And the standby router is elected by the router with the lowest priority or the lowest IP address. So both the active and standby communicates using the hello messages and the active router send hello messages every 3 seconds. So this we call it as a default hello timer and the standby router will monitor the hello messages from the active router. In case if it doesn't hear any hello messages for a period of 10 seconds, this is a hold down timer, then it will consider the active as a down and standby will take over the active role. So this is a HSRP traffic flow. So I have mentioned here two routers. One is the active router and the standby router. So both are configured for VLAN 10. This is the primary router IP 10.2 and secondary router IP is 10.3 and this is the corresponding MAC address. So here is the VIP IP that is 192.168.10.1 and this is the virtual MAC address. So always active router answers the IRP, that's the address resolution protocol request for the VIP IP always. That you should keep it in mind. So active router, that is the router with the highest priority, always answers the ARP request for the virtual IP. Then always HSRP communicates using the virtual MAC address. So always one uplink will be utilized at a time. In case the active goes down, then the standby will take over the active role. And also keep it in mind, we have to assign VIP IP as the gateway for all these hosts, not the physical IP. We have to assign as a virtual IP as a gateway for the connected host or the clients. And what is HSRP preemption? So here they have connected two routers, primary and the secondary router. So when the active goes down, this is without preemption. Let us discuss. When active goes down, standby will take over the active role. But if after some time active comes up again, it will not get restored again without preemption. So with preemption, that is possible. That means when the active goes down, standby will take over the active role. But after some time, when active comes up again, it will get restored again. That means it is always used to take over the active role if the priority is highest at any time. So that is the HSRP preemption feature. And HSRP authentication, there are two types of authentication. One is plain authentication and MD5 authentication. So the main purpose of authentication to enhance the security between the active and the standby router. So plain authentication, HSRP messages are always sent in clear text. In MD5 authentication, a message digest hash is generated with the secret key and it is exchanged between both the routers. And about the HSRP stages, this is the initial stage in which HSRP does not run, and learning stage. HSRP does not know the virtual address, that is the VIP IP, but it is still waiting to hear from the active router. So the listening stage, it will knows the virtual address, but it is not still elected as the active or the standby router. Speak is the actual communication stage in which both the active and the standby will start sharing the periodic hello messages. So once the messages are shared, then it will elect the active and the standby. So always active router is elected by the router with the highest priority or the highest IP address, and the router with the second highest priority will be elected as a standby router. In case we are not assigning any priority value, the standby will take over the default priority value, that is default is 100. And let us discuss about HSRP interface tracking. So this is for automatic interface tracking. When a specific interface goes down, this is a serial interface which is going to the internet router. When a specific interface goes down, automatically the active router with the highest priority, that is 200. So what happen? It will reduce the priority with the configured decrement value. So I have configured the decrement value 150. So this priority will be reduced from 200 to 50. So automatically the standby router now will take over the active role. So the standby is the second highest priority. So this will take over the active role. That is the purpose of interface tracking. So when a specific interface goes down, the active router will decrease its priority to the decrement value, and it will make the standby router to take over the active role, and also the host will start forwarding the traffic to the secondary router. That is the purpose of interface tracking. And now let us discuss about the HSRP configuration. Though here is the primary and the secondary router configuration. So go to the interface VLAN 10, specify the IP address. This is the primary router IP 10.2 and the secondary router IP is 10.3. This is on a secondary router configuration. And this is a VIP IP 192.168.10.1. This IP should be same for both the primary and the secondary router. So this will be always selected as the active router because of the priority. So always active is selected by the router with the highest priority, and also you have to enable the preemption. So I explained already about the preemption feature. And the standby router I have not configured any priority, so it will take the default priority. So default priority is 100. And show standby VLAN 10 brief will show all the primary and the secondary router configuration. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos. Thank you.